Hey there, gorgeous gays! Version 2 here with Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All! I'm pretty sure it's Justice for All. They're not numbered, so I keep getting the names of Justice for All and Trial and Tribulations, which one's second and third. But I'm pretty sure it's Justice for All! We are finally, after a bit too long, starting the second game in the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy. But also just like way more than the trilogy, because it's like shitload of games, which I'll one day get through them all. But we're here now, and this is the important one of what we're doing now, which is Justice for All. When we last left off our wacky cast of characters that I do incredibly poor voices for, so, you know, we learned that Miles didn't murder his dad, and in fact his adopted dad murdered his actual dad, because, you know, scumbag. So there was that, and, you know, Edgeworth was having, you know, issues dealing with that, but he didn't go to prison and stuff like that. And, he kind of confessed his feelings to Phoenix. That also happened. Maya went off to go and do some training things. And then Rise from the Ashes happened, which was incredibly long. Actually, now that I'm thinking about that as well, the length of the games, of like the rest of the trilogy, they don't have Rise from the Ashes tacked onto the end of them. And that was like a third of the length of the previous game. These games might actually end up being shorter because they don't have Rise from the Ashes on them. But then Rise from the Ashes happened. And while we solved the case and saved the day at the end of that, it didn't exactly go great for us. Like, things were already not going great for us as people and our confidence in who we are and stuff like that at the end of the DL6. But then SL9 happens. And while we were like, yay, we saved the day, it was just like, oh, everything around us is completely and utterly fucked, isn't it? So there was that. And now we're here. And now we're here on to the next game. But again, Rise from the Ashes came out after the other games, because Rise from the Ashes was first added to the DS remake. So these next two games have been written after Rise from the Ashes. So I guess we're gonna have to find out, did they write Rise from the Ashes and it's just, it really is out of place? Or did they put that in and slot it in a way where it does lead into the next one very well? No idea. No idea. That's why we're gonna play the game and find out. And I'm gonna need to be reminded on what my voice acting was for a lot of the characters just all the time, because I'm not going to remember. This is a voice acted series. I don't know. This is the one series I'm doing which is voice acting. But I'm very excited. I'm very excited. Ace Attorney 1 was fantastic. That game fucking rules. It has so many good moments. The courtroom stuff is really fun, and yeah, the first game was so fucking good. I'm very excited to continue into this, and see what this is. Which is the latest one? This one. Yeah, you can see here that we did this. We did this 28th of November 2021. It's 31st of January 2023. I swear I'll finish this franchise before I die. I swear I'll finish this franchise before I die. Oh, is that? I guess we didn't save. Can I start a new game? Can I just start? This is just going back to here. How do I start a new game? Oh, the new game option is right there. Probably makes more sense to choose that. So all the save files of everything are connected, it seems. It's, maybe? Or, again, by again. Yeah, remember him? Remember him? But yeah, that was our first one. And then we're on to this, which I find it really funny, the logos. I find the logos really funny and entertaining, because this one is Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney beneath it. And then it's Phoenix Wright and little things. Ace Attorney is the big one. Like, they swapped the design of these logos, and I find that very funny. I find that very funny. Like, so it's like, Phoenix Wright's the main words, and now it's no Ace Attorney's now the main words. Because they have to add on the subtitle for it. That makes sense in retrospect until it doesn't again. Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! So we're doing Justice for All. Also, these games just having names that we didn't know would be a franchise. Pretty much. These games not being numbered, I'm gonna forget the order of them all the fucking time. Because I'm pretty sure all of them are just subtitled like this. None of them have a number, which is fine, but just my memory sucks. Anyway, we're finally gonna start after way too much rambling. Episode 1, The Lost Turnabout. We're back to every case being named Turnabout something. Rise from the ashes once again. The one exception. That, they're numbered in Japan at least. Oh, so it's just the West can't count numbers. Oh my god. Oh my god. Royalty-free horror sting. Grr. How'd I get into this mess? That's far enough! You can't run forever. Mr. Phoenix Wright! What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. Huh? But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title. Ah! September 8, 9:08 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. So Phoenix is having some interesting dreams. It's Phoenix's Super Marvel vs. Capcom. I forgot we really had a gavel. Fuck yeah, we have a gavel! Meanwhile, part of Fantasy, Ace Attorney. Yeah, that is one of his things, isn't it? Because there is one of them which is just the giant thing, and the judge does the gavel slam. I didn't realize that was from. I didn't realize that was just from this. I just figured, oh, the judge slams a gavel, so that's one of the supers. It's not his. It's not the ultimate super, because I referenced that and then ruined it at the end of the last one. District Courtroom Number 1 Extreme. It's his fucking ringtone on his phone too. What a nightmare. And I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. Why do you have a horror ringtone? Why? I really shouldn't be dozing off right before a trial starts anyway. He's gotten so complacent with his job that he's just, I'm just gonna nap beforehand, whatever. Maybe Phoenix isn't going to be the chaotic mess that he was in the previous. I can't even pretend that's not going to be the case. I can't even pretend that that's not going to be the case. Huh? Looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. Talk about a close call. I had to do this to you, but... It's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney. This franchise somehow has killed off Phoenix right at the start of this after fucking Mia. A few minutes later, District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Ouch, my head! It's throbbing. Okay, well, he's not dead. He's not dead. We're not starting with Phoenix as the victim. Good. I was about to say I can only handle so much. I can only handle so much. Why does it feel so foggy in there? It's nice to see the old courtroom again. It's nice to see the old courtroom again. Fuck yeah. Hello there. Good morning. Ah. Good morning. What's wrong? You don't look well. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit? Sorry, could you please turn the cheeriness down? Based on immediate things? I do not think that is possible. Time for Phoenix to do some ghost tricks to solve the case now. Oh shit. Oh shit. My head sort of hurts. Roger that! She says, screaming. Silence. Am I in trouble or something? Well, I wouldn't pay for a Sonic Ghost Trick crossover. Oh. I mean, we're getting a Professor Layton one later. Phoenix is dead. The loving last words anyone heard him scream was, "No, Josh, don't smack me with your gavel." Huh? Trouble? Wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I'd done something wrong. Well, what are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. What? Phoenix has been hit very hard in the head. He doesn't. I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix, Wright. Life in my hands? You promised me! You said that you would prove that I was not guilty! Not guilty? Just when I thought all hope was lost, when all the other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright King to save the day. I guess at this point, Phoenix would have a reputation. He was an up-and-comer, as in it was literally his first cases last time. Where at this stage, he has a fucking reputation. Especially after what happened with Von Karma. Especially after that. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. I'll never forget what you're doing for me, ever. Is her name Bird, and she's got a bunch of feathers stuck to her? Her name is Bird, she has a bunch of feathers stuck to her. Alright. Right, that's how we do names in these games, isn't it? What's this girl talking about? Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... What's wrong? You've been acting really strange. You just kept staring at me. He's got a flawless record at this point, which given this world's court system is probably very, very rare. For a defense attorney. For a defense attorney, absolutely. So this case will be easy. Well, sure, I don't get hit on the head and get amnesia, but what are the odds of that? You're making me kind of nervous, Oh, sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So this might sound bad, but who are you? What? It's not right! How can you say that? How can you do this in the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible! No, I mean, I didn't mean it like that. Is this how defense attorney treats his client, sir? I can't believe this! No, it's just... Well, I think you have the wrong person. Yes, I'm... Oh, he's lost everything. Oh, he's lost everything. He doesn't just remember the last. Oh no, he has no memory from before this. Oh, okay, that's gonna go well. So you want to hear from the lawyer the day of? It's fine. We need to find an excuse to tutorialize you again. So Phoenix got hit in the head and has forgotten literally his entire life. Hopefully he gets it back before the next case or in the middle of this one. That would be nice too. Oh dear God. Oh dear God. The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately? Trial's about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay? Guess I must have amnesia. Let's see. What can I piece together? From the sounds of things, it's probably just safe to say that I'm a defense attorney. And that girl, I said I'd prove her not guilty. I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Ah! Someone please! Tell me this is just a bad dream. Why do I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from? Oh, fuck. Oh, Phoenix, what have you gotten yourself into? What on earth have you gotten yourself into? So sad a giant demon Judge Titan gave Phoenix amnesia. It's the judge's fault. It's the judge's fault. The judge did it. I think I need to turn down the volume ever so slightly. On everyone's end. Game is loud. Alright, now we gotta remember all the voice acting that we had for all the characters. This will not be in any capacity even remotely similar to what I did in the previous game, and I hope everyone's aware of that. Hell, I'm pretty sure when I did voice acting in the previous game, it wasn't consistent for any of the characters in a single game. Possibly a single stream. Everyone's expecting that, so it's fine. He just sounds like old man O'Block. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. Oh my god, it's this dude again. Oh my god, it's this dude again. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Wait. Was this dude Toad? Was that dude Toad? Oh, I can't believe everyone went through puberty since the last game. I forget. Someone was Toad, and I can't remember who was Toad. I think he was Toad. What is it, Mr. Wright? Are you talking to me? It's probably Toad. Do you see any other defense attorneys here? Yes. No then, are you ready? No! Pain was definitely Toad. Probably because it causes pain for everyone's ears. Yeah, if anyone said it was probably pain. Are you ready? No! What if I said no? Would that be alright? Of course it wouldn't. Why bother asking to begin with? Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory is kind of... The court will not hear the defense's excuses. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. So are we actually dealing with an innocent cop here? That doesn't sound like a journey that I know. Therefore, we must make this trial fair but swift. I believe I've told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten. Actually, I have. Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please.
Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover.
So the judge knows what's he gonna do? Hold you in contempt of court? I don't even know what that is, because I don't have any memory of literally anything.
What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer.
So is she bird because they're lovebirds? Alright, cool. A policeman? You did what to a policeman? It wasn't me! And besides, Dustin and I... We weren't lovers like that.
In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant.
Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness.
It's been a while, Mr. Wright.
I like how this dude is back. Like, we're not, like, it's not Edgeworth. It's not Edgeworth. No, we're gonna go back to this dude. We're gonna go back to this freaking dude.
Let's see what you've learned since last time.
I guess if we went up against Edgeworth when we didn't have any memory, we would lose immediately. But literally anyone can beat Payne because, well, it's Payne.
I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie.
Rookie? Okay. And who are you again?
The prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stands.
Chinchilla's back! Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead. Chinchilla's back. It's nice to see that just even with amnesia. It's nice to see that even with amnesia, Phoenix is still the same person. Oh, dude, you compete without any memories. Very quietly, but understandably. Freaking the fuck out. Oh, this is a big deal, and oh god. Oh god.
Witness, please state your name and occupation.
My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I feel like I changed Gumshoe's voice very frequently. I think I just went for like old-timey police officer at one point. And then at some point I was doing like the fake cigar smoking grizzled detective thing. I don't even remember which. I don't think I've stuck with any voice for this character in any capacity. Should I give him a new one? Should he just never have a consistent voice? You got a different voice each case or something? I don't know how to do his voice. I'm not consistent with it. Yeah. If there's any character in this game that is the pop team epic of this game, it's Gumshoe. He was every possible cop voice. Exactly. Exactly. Well, if I was going to do every possible cop voice, then I would just replace every single one of his lines with the most vile, bigoted stuff you could imagine. But I don't want to do that, so... Just shoot for 20 seconds and Miss Wally, that'll be close to whatever he sounded like before. Everyone's insulting my voice acting, and I will not stand for this. This voice acting is perfect, and nothing is wrong with any of it, and I will not stand. I will not stand for this brutal bullying that I'm getting on my own screen. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. See? You don't look very well, detective. I watched too many cop shows as a kid, now my entire life is kind of just a mismatch of stereotypes. Well, see, the defendant, she works under me, so, you know. You work under that detective? Yes, sir. And while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He's such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me. Calm down, I believe you.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
How the fuck did anyone watch through the entire series before? How was anyone excited for this one? How is anyone looking forward to this? I love the voice. I think it's great in like a horrible way, but it's the best. How can anyone put up with watching this series? I think I literally got comments on the last one that people didn't want to watch it because of it. But if there's any game that I play that makes the most sense to have terrible voice acting in it, because I can't do voice acting for god shits, it's Phoenix Wright. How is anyone looking forward to this? Yes, see? It happened at the park near headquarters. Expose Park. Like, a lot of videos really fitting for... I said this is appropriate. It just being fucking terrible and exaggerated to all hell. That's fair. That's fair. The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. He was pushed down from the benches on the upper path, see? The landing beat his body up bad and snapped his neck.
The details listed in the report that was distributed yesterday.
Yes, this autopsy report, correct? Why do I not remember getting a copy? I see everything is in order here. Even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented. The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, see? You have no idea how much we're all looking forward to this. I said... Would this mean the voice acting, really? The results of the autopsy confirm the time of death.
If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph. Your Honor, look at this photograph! Every time I do, it makes me laugh. I mean, it doesn't make me laugh. I'm not laughing at the victim.
Very well. The court accepts it into evidence. Crime photo 1 added to the court record. Now then, I recall yesterday's preliminary hearing. A very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah, see? Yes, I guess? Mr. Wright, is your head on right today? There was a very crucial piece of evidence found in the victim's body. Was there? Have you lost your mind? Well, actually, it's just nerves. Give me a second. What? How can you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. All right, sir. I'll help you through this. I've watched enough of these that I know how to do this better than you do. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record. Court record? Yup. Info about evidence and people involved with this case are all listed there, sir. You can look at the court record by pressing the R button. The R button, huh? You know what you're talking about, don't you? The R button. Attorney's badge. Shows it's my all-important badge. It shows I am a defense attorney. Yeah. Cell phone. I found this in my pocket, but I don't remember what it means or how it got there. Alright, you decided to play this one to get the first game. Okay, I can help with that. Cannot wait until we get to the third game. We find another way that he's hit his head. Or maybe he just comes in drunk. Dustin's autopsy report. Time of death, 9/6 at 6:28. Cause, broken neck. Body was also covered in bruises. Glasses. Found under the victim's body. Pieces of nearsighted lenses were found nearby. And crime photo 1, which is this, yeah. Okay, under the body is the glasses. It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think, I could totally be a legal aid instead. So besides the real this game full resolution used to pixel hell on DS. I mean, I think last time people were saying that the full resolution of this, people are kind of mixed on it. I've seen some people say that the drawing of the sprites for this isn't as good as what the pixel art managed to accomplish back in DS and Game Boy Advance games. I like the look of the game, but I also have no idea how the game looks back then. But I've heard some people say that it doesn't look as good, but I'm not the person to judge it. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Court is now in session. Save your chit-chat for later. Sorry, Your Honor. I guess I better check the court record and see what I can find. What was it again? The R button? All right, Mr. Wright. Let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body? Pixel art's pretty good. I don't think it looks bad, but the line art is kind of whack sometimes. There was glasses. That's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses. That's right. The victim grabbed his killer's glasses as being shoved, see? And held on to them as he fell. Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? My glasses are totally different. Mine don't have the thing that goes along the top. Those glasses you're wearing. Yeah. Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found in the crime scene at the scene of the crime are not mine. I swear, sir. I mean, they are a different style. Whether that's Sprite or stuff, it was a bit harder to say. But the look of those glasses is not the style of her glasses. It isn't. It just isn't. You sure about that? Look, it was a coincidence that on that same day I accidentally stepped on mine. A coincidence, she says.
Your Honor, I have further evidence to present.
Oh? You have more?
And this evidence is very decisive.
Never ready for it. I'm never ready for it. Very well. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence. Alright, witness testimony. Decisive evidence.
There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, see? During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area.
I forgot how fucking good the music is in this game. Or, serious. I forgot how fucking good the music is.
But he managed to write the culprit's name on the grounds where he landed. I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir.
Isn't it spelled differently? Isn't it spelled differently?
For this piece of evidence in the glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit. There's a picture of the writing, Your Honor.
Why, this is... Okay, so we're not trying hard here. Yes, I can see her name is clearly written here.
The prosecution would like to submit this picture.
Understood. The court accepts it into evidence. Crime photo 2 added to the court record. Said the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious. Victim even wrote your name clearly down the ground. But I already told you! Those glasses aren't mine! And how do you explain his dying message? It's a conspiracy! I'm not guilty, sir! Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? Yes, that thing that you do to a parrot. What? This is it! I'm counting on you! Sure, but what am I supposed to do? What?! This isn't like you at all! Normally this is the part where you get in the witnesses' faces! Get in their faces and do what? I guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm gonna lend you a hand. The prosecution's witnesses all hide things from the court, which means they lie from time to time. It's against the law, but they do it anyways, and they never seem to get in trouble for it. Lie? But isn't that detective your superior? Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. At the detective. He does look sort of like a scatterbrain, said Phoenix. Doesn't matter! Either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. How loud is the banging of the gavel actually on the microphone? I'm looking at my audio levels of where I'm speaking, which I'm close to peaking. I'm either too loud or my microphone's set up badly. When I do this, no, it's really loud. It's actually, I put it as far away on my table as I possibly could. It's still very loud. Never mind. Never mind. Yes, Your Honor. Talking about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. Ah, get it! Get it! Because it's my fucking name. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be alright. Alright, here we go. Cross-examination. Power of the gavel cannot be contained. Definitely not irritating people in nearby apartments to me. No way. I highly doubt it's doing that. Phoenix's name is... I can hear it from outside my window. Alright, something even more incriminating than the glasses on the victim's body, sir. And as we do, we press everything. About those glasses. Do you have any proof that those belong to my client? The lenses are for nearsightedness, and are almost the same strength as hers. Sorry, I'm doing voice acting, aren't I? Even the frames look kind of like the ones she's wearing in her ID, pal. See? What should I do now? Leave it be. Leave it be. We're in real trouble if those glasses really are hers. It's probably better back up again. Why don't you believe me? I'll press everything else before I press that. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area. Now, you're sure he was pushed and that's how he fell?
Yeah, see? If you look at the wounds on the victim's body, there's no way there's anything else.
Please continue with your testimony, detective.
Anyway, the victim fell pretty far. But he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed.
The culprit's name?
Yeah, I was surprised, see? I didn't want to believe it, but...
Was the name of that of my client?
I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, see?
Are you absolutely certain?
Sorry, see? That's what it said. There's a picture of it. No matter which way you look, it still says Maggie.
He's got a point. Hey, hold on! Don't harm me! I know the picture says Maggie, but... Now that you mention it, something does feel kind of off about this picture. That's how you know you found a contradiction! Now hurry up and present some evidence! So that's what spotting contradiction feels like. I better check the court record again. Alright, I can check this, yeah. So okay. I don't have anything here that actually spells her name, do I? No. I just have this. I just have the photo.
When there's space of evidence in the glasses, it's hard enough to say she's the culprit.
Don't give up! Keep that fighting spirit going! So, to note one addition to this game is being able to present files. Oh, okay, that's important. Glad you're all pumped up, but I really want to see your special moves, sir. My what? You always look so cool when you present evidence. Present evidence? Oh, that present evidence. Actually, I was just thinking about that. Yes, the Great Phoenix Wright is back. Oh, that's right. Huh? I heard that lately. You can present not only evidence, but people's profiles as well. I'm sure it makes things a bit more complicated, so be careful, sir. People's profiles, huh? Alright, let's give this another try. Okay, yeah. Okay. They make this the first thing you do. Alright, alright, it says Maggie. So if I go to this and we go to profiles, there it is, my client. The only thing I can recall is that she's a policewoman. Dustin Prince, victim and a policeman, since he was dating defendant Maggie Bride. I'm saying Bride, it's Bird. Bird. Winston Payne, prosecutor for this case. Lacks presence, generally bad at getting his points across. And Chinchilla, detective at local precinct, charged with the initial investigation. All right, here we go. So present this. Objection! Yeah, he remembers! He remembers how to do it because he does the point as well. He remembers. He remembers. He's got it. I suppose also probably words are better in Japanese at least. Oh, because of, yeah, the way katakana and kanji and stuff like that can work. What is it? Dustin Prince. Dusting for Prince. Fingerprints. What is it? He's just pointing the whole time. What? What's come over me? You gotta like how the objection thing is like that's in his soul at this point. That is within his soul. Not thinking, I just blurted out objection. And I yelled at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. I started pointing. This is weird. Objection is etched into his DNA. What a rush! If he ever has kids, which, but if he ever has kids, it's Capcom. It's Capcom. We know it. Fucking catchphrases are etched into your balls. Your kids will come out doing the same shit. At some point, we're gonna see Phoenix screaming jackpot, I swear to God. Detective Chinchilla.
You're talking to me, see?
Please say the defendant's name for me. Wow. Did I change it to the Toad voice because of the sound of that? Because wow, that is just Toad's voice. Is that why I made it Toad's voice? I heard him do objection, I'm just like, that is actually just Toad. What a rush! Confirmed, every objection is boner inducing for Phoenix. Almost certainly why. It is just the Toad voice. I did? Okay, I'm glad that people do remember. Yeah, it is just Toad's voice, isn't it?
What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright?
You'll see. This is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer. The defendant's name, if you please. He remembers. He's got that confidence back and he knows what he's doing. He's fucking back. He is back. Oh god, I love Phoenix.
Where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is Maggie Bird.
I think someone needs to check the court record.
What? It says right here that it's Maggie Bird. Maggie Bird. Ah!
It looks like the bird caught the catnapping. What's going on here?
I have no idea either, Sadie.
As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name, Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie. This is a blatant contradiction of facts. Oh.
How about that? I hadn't even noticed.
It's just Toad. His actual voice is just a Toad voice.
But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly.
They were dating. They were dating. May I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover? If they were truly lovers, it'd be impossible for him to have not known her name. That's not the most solid, airtight defense. Like, let's be honest. Not necessary.
No!
This is very true. It's within the realm of possibility. You should ask your partners how to spell their full legal names. Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor?
Are you absolutely certain the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were in fact lovers?
Yes, I am quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force.
Detective Chinchilla. Because I should have woken up earlier. Hey, Angelo. Please testify for the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. Fucking yeah, nah, can. Sorry, I just say yeah, nah, and I have to go Australian with the yeah, nah. Yeah, see? Alright, Dustin and Maggie. Officer Prince and Officer Bird have been going on about half a year. And it sounds like they were even talking about marriage. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, see? Maggie, Officer Bird, had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago. I should know, because she came to me to ask what she should get for him. Oh, those two sound like they were close.
Nevertheless, the tragedy struck.
Yes, I see. Let me cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright. Alright, Dustin and Maggie sitting in a tree. One falls out onto the ground. Any particular expectations you have for this game? To enjoy it. To enjoy it. That's about it. Last game fucking ruled, so I'm expecting this game to fucking rule. I don't know if we're gonna get as high as Turnabout Goodbye, because that is so fucking good. But even if the game's just as good as the rest of the cases that were in the first game, with the exception of Rise from the Ashes, well, the first half of Rise from the Ashes, then I'll be satisfied. I'm not expecting as good as Turnabout Goodbyes, but that doesn't need to be that good for me to enjoy it or have fun. Officer Prince and Officer Bird have been going about half a year. How do you know about this? Every year in March, we have a training camp for us cops. Officer Bird was a rookie at the time, and she and Officer Prince seemed to hit it off. They got closer to it. Actually, I was supposed to go too, but I couldn't pay the deposit for the trip, so I didn't. If only I had gone on that trip.
What is it?
Oh, nothing, sir. Really. Anyway, Gumshoe has feelings for Bird. Gumshoe has feelings for Bird, which is weird because superior officer. Sounds like even talking about marriage. Also, once again, Chinchilla not having money for anything. Marriage? Wasn't the victim 8 years older than her? What? You saying a guy's gotta marry someone he's the same age as himself, saying? No, that's not what I meant at all. That did Chinchilla and Dustin were only a year apart, you know. Still has a ways to go before marriage. Mind your own business, pal! The incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, so... I'm already dropping the voice acting sometimes, I'm sorry. The day of the incident. You mean September 6th? Yeah. The victim, I was friends, had just gotten off duty at 5:30 p.m. that day. And since Maggie's night shift hadn't started yet, they went to the park for a bit.
Ah, I remember when I was young and in love. Oh, it was a jolly time.
Not the thing to talk about when someone's partner is dead. That's great, Your Honor. I'm glad you're such a cheerful old man. Maggie and Officer Bird had to go on Officer Prince of President. You even know a lot about the defendant. Well, that's because I'm her boss. I gotta watch out for my subordinates. But even when she was going to give us a prison? Isn't that going a bit too far? Hey, pal! Watch what you say. I know everything that happens under me. If someone so much as scratches there, I really don't need to know that much.
Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness.
No, the Blue Badger was a different case.
I agree. Even if this witness has a crush on the defendant, that should not be the point of discussion at this time.
I like how the judge just immediately calls out Chinchilla. Just immediately calls him out.
Wow, wait a second, why are we talking about this? It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty, guilty, guilty. I should have you arrested.
I think the detective is a bad son. Remember when I was young? Me and the boys have gone on the mammoths. I just love how he just immediately calls him out. Just immediately. That's how she had bought over 2 months ago. Over 2 months ago? Yeah, she's a very considerate woman, see? So, what was his birthday present? She got him a glove.
A single glove? Why would she only give him one?
Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove.
Oh, I see. A baseball glove.
Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan, see?
A baseball glove.
Press further, why not? Just now, I believe you said that the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago. Yeah? Are you saying she bought the glove at a store that far in advance? Nah, nothing like that, see? Then what is it like?
She ordered it. It was custom made.
Custom made? The glove was custom made?
Yup, that's what I said.
So the glove was custom made.
Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to this case.
Yes, it would seem that there's little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think this glove is really relevant to the case?
I mean, not at this stage, but of course, I suppose it isn't really relevant.
Then why were you wasting this towards them with irrelevant questions?
I was curious and got carried away, Your Honor.
Witness, please ignore this airheaded lawyer and continue with your testimony.
Detective Chinchilla, please tell the court what you knew about the baseball glove.
I should know, because she came to me and asked what I should get for her. You discussed what the defendant was going to give it to her boyfriend? Well, she, trusts me, so. Boy, does he look proud of himself right now. What is it this time? The testimony didn't sound like it had any contradictions in it to me. There just wasn't anything that really stuck out as odd. Yeah. I wonder what happened if you tried to get more information from him. Get more information? Yeah, you know, Like how they press people on those old cop shows, huh? So I should try pressing him, huh? Was there another one that was more information? I can't remember. I can't remember if there was another one that was get more information other than the glove. There was one in the previous thing, but I can't remember if there was one on this. Oh no, that's just the trip. Yeah. That's talking about marriage? No, I think that this is just being mean, isn't it? Yeah. Unless we just push even further on the glove and say it is relevant somehow. Yeah, okay. Because there was one in the previous one, so I think there was another one here. Da-da-da. This is just me skipping stuff until, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So we just say that the baseball glove is relevant. We'll just say that it is relevant. Somehow it's relevant. Press further on this one. I don't want to say it is relevant. Somehow. I don't know how we're going to work out how it's relevant, but we're going to work out that it's relevant. It is relevant. Of course it's relevant. I don't know where this will lead me, but... Of course it is relevant. That glove is the key to this whole case. And he's back to just bullshitting. He is back to just, he knows how to bullshit and will work it out in some capacity. So the horse by the raids, as we've done in the past. The art of bullshitting is firmly alive within this amnesiac man. He may have amnesia, but bluffing is still ingrained to his soul like the pointing. The art of the bullshit is still here. Yes, bluffing to the max. Shut up. Don't say that out too loud. Nothing has changed, nothing has been lost. It's still the same Phoenix we know and love. Now this is the Mr. Wright I know. I'm so happy you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it'd take. This is great. Pressing people. Feels like I've done this before. As if I used to do this to squeeze information from even the most tight-lipped people. Very well. If you are that convinced, then let's hear some more about the matter. Actually, I brought the glove with me today. And why would you bring it unless you already know it's relevant? Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show the glove to the court. Well, I didn't think I had anything to do with his case, then why'd you bring it? Anyway, this is it, sir. Then why'd you bring it? Why'd you bring... It's, rather yellow, isn't it? It looks more like a bunch of fucking bananas. It looks more like bananas. I'm surprised for the color yellow, see? And that's why you had to special order it? Yep, that's right. That and one other reason. I think this score is hard enough. Oh! Oh, I think, wait, I might already know where this is going. I might already know where this is going. It is clear that the victim and defendant were involved with each other.
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
Now, if that is true, it brings up an important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim?
I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Chinchilla, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground.
Yeah, see? I gotta relook at the glove, actually, and see if I'm thinking correctly. You know it is. You know it is. You know it is. If you think you know, you probably know against Dorcas, and I'm here to make you go Galaxy Brain. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, I can think of it. I can think of it, yeah. How much does I know about American baseball? Well, it works out well that I actually used to play baseball when I was younger. I played baseball when I was younger, so yeah, I know. So yes, I do know something here. We first looked into the handwriting. That is very convenient. I know it works out well. I know where they're going to try and trick me, but as someone who has played it, I know what the trick is. We first looked into the handwriting. Sorry. We first looked into the handwriting, saying. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. There were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground.
From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hands.
Oh, but is it any difficult to play? It took a while to be able to connect with the ball. It took a while to be able to connect with the ball. Yes. The year that I played a full season, my team did make it to the finals. We didn't win, but we made it to the grand final in the one full season that I played. Like when I was there from the start to the end of it. I made it to the finals in that with my team. So there's that. So there is that. I absolutely would not have any skills at this point. I'm talking about when I was like 11. So, you know, a while ago, but yeah. I mean, technically what we played wasn't called baseball. Like, take the ball out of a movie to connect to it better. Like, what we played wasn't technically baseball. Everything about it was baseball, except because we were kids, we used, I think, softballs, which are slightly larger than baseballs, and to incentivize not throwing fouls or anything like that. If the pitcher threw too many foul balls or anything, or whatever the pitcher throwing to do the bad one, or fouls when you hit it out. Whatever the pitcher does, the one where it's the wrong one, which I forget what that's called, when the pitcher throws in, it doesn't like go in the striking zone and stuff like that. They just throw it completely out. If you did too many of those, then instead of them immediately getting a base or anything like that, they got the tee and they got to hit it off the tee. Which basically guaranteed a really, really, really good hit. So to incentivize actually pitching properly, it was, hey, if you fuck up the pitching, the other team's just gonna get a free hit off the tee and just knock it out of the fucking park. So don't do that. But also, we were kids, so we used softballs, which I believe are bigger than baseballs. But beyond that it was baseball rules. Beyond that it was that. So ever so slightly different. But again, the full season that I played was like the age of 11/12, so we were very young. Yes, a perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Thank you, Your Honor.
We've looked into the handwriting.
But can you really determine handwriting based on a sample written in sand? Handwriting from a pen is very different to scratching with a finger.
That's why amateurs are amateurs. We're not a bunch of simpletons, see? Scientific investigation in this country is actually pretty good.
I believe it's time to get back to the real point.
Agreed, Your Honor. So what was the resolving investigation?
Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting.
I wonder why! So in the end, you couldn't confirm it.
Hey, don't you look down at us. I told you, we're not a bunch of simpletons, see? Everyone knows you can't find out everything you want with scientific investigation.
I've never heard that before.
Me neither.
Nor I. I never had anything like that at the police academy, sir.
Okay, so...
Sorry, I'm getting my voice mixed up.
Okay, so I made it up, see?
The Survive Your Pain voice is amazing. Hey, bro. It causes me physical pain. So I'm glad that the suffering is worth the bit. Let's tell Emma and break her heart. Are we allowed to break Emma's heart? She's homophobic. She's homophobic in a world of gay people. I think we're allowed to break her heart.
Next, we check the victim's pointer finger.
His pointer finger?
You know, the one you're always pointing and waving around in people's faces.
Don't tell me it bothers you.
Every time you do it, I have a mini heart attack. It's like you're trying to kill me, pal.
In any case, you examined the victim's index finger, correct?
Canonically, it scares the shit out of people when Phoenix does it. Your average lawyer doesn't slam tables and fly hands around everywhere. It's just the people who are fucking extra as hell. It just so happens that most of the people in this game are extra as hell.
Yeah, we figured...
Get my voice mixed up.
Yeah, we figured there should be something on his finger, if it had been written in sand.
And the results?
We found that it was sand rather than the victim's fingernail.
We're just in the anime district of LA. I don't know enough about LA to actually say that you're wrong. And what does that prove? Well, it proves that he did write that name with his own finger.
Yes, which would explain why there was sand stuck under his nail.
Well, I dedicated to him knowing how to properly say the line scientific investigation is something he got from Emma to begin with. I guess he's right.
And there's more.
There were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. Scratches on his skin?
Yup.
You can't see them with your naked eye, but they're there. That is incredible. Sure is. That's the power of scientific investigation. Yep, he says this like someone who recently learned this phrase. They're so small that we had to use a magnifying glass. Like a real strong one. It's got a real scientific sounding name. You mean a microscope? Yeah, that's it. We used one of those and that's how we found him. I can't believe this guy doesn't know what a microscope is. From this we can find that the victim wrote this name with his right hand. And here we go. Are you absolutely sure? I believe in the power of science. None of my evidence is solid enough to counter with. Listen to this. You would think there was only one conclusion. The name of the defendant was definitely written by the victim. But don't you think that would be really strange, sir? It doesn't really write that message with his right hand. Do you think I would have gone through that much trouble to get him his present? The present? What about it? The most biggest scientific mind of all time. There we go. And now, we present this! Because look at the glove! Look at this custom-made glove! So, yeah, working out, yeah. Detective Chinchilla, take a look at this! That's the glove, right? Could you tell the court what is special about this glove? What's special? I've really thought about it, but, it's really yellow. That's about it. Looks like, again, it looks like a bunch of fucking bananas. Yes, it's really yellow, but that is only one of its qualities. Huh? There's another reason why it's special. Have you figured what hand it's for? And what would that be? It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person. Left-handed? Why, you're absolutely right! Because you don't catch the ball with your dominant hand in baseball. Because then how would you throw it? This glove is made to be worn on the right hand. That is why it had to be custom made. I've never seen a bright yellow-hander's glove for sale. Have you? Well, no. So, detective, which hand did the victim use to write the name with again? That's easy. Look, it's obvious from this picture that it was his... Well, wait a second. Don't forget that the victim was left-handed. I mean, you could fall, and if you like broke your left hand, you wouldn't be able to write with it. Then you do that, but you combine that fact with the fact that the name is fucking spelled wrong, and it becomes pretty clear.
Ah! I object.
Overruled. Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim. Order, order, order. If you think about it that way, then yes. It is not possible that this name was written by the victim himself. Then that means Maggie is...
No! It's not possible!
I accidentally skipped that line. Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor.
The evidence the prosecution had presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent.
No!
All right! You did it, Mr. Wright! Whew! I feel like I can breathe again. It seems we have reached the conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright. Wow, that really was simple, huh? We answered two things and oh, it's done. Me, Your Honor? Well, thank you, sir. See? You got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. And that's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir. Are you joking? I'm more than ready to retire. I was stressful as shit. Was he considering retiring before this? I know shit was fucked at the end of the last game, but retiring? It's sarcastic, but you think pain would be better than this? Nah. Nah. I will now announce my verdict. This court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird.
No, not yet!
Pain is paid. He's just stress talking. I'd be ready to quit anything if I had amnesia that strong.
I mean, please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor.
With how much Phoenix gets to ramble on when things are like sorted, it's fair that he gets a little bit too. What is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne?
The prosecution is not finished yet.
What do you mean?
We would like to call out our next witness to the stand.
What? And what did this witness?
The moment the victim was pushed to his death. Once more, he saw the very face of the culprit.
What the heck? Order in the court! I believe a recess is in order. Afterward, we will hear from this new witness. I had a feeling that was a bit too easy. I need more information. I'll have to see what I can find out during this recess. I see what's happening. We need the new witness to come out, because the new witness is gonna be the murderer. Can't let my guard down. It's only gonna get tougher from here out. Court is adjourned for recess. To be continued. Being on the edge of losing his job or life, particularly a regular occurrence for Phoenix at this point. First, he hasn't retired, but it does say a lot about his values as a person, too. Phoenix is a good person. Like, he got into this shit to see Edgeworth again, but he also does just care. He also does just care. This first case, the first case of this first game is the only trial in the entire series without a single recess. That makes sense. That one is much smaller. Objection, you did it! I saw it in the intro. So I only have 15 save slots in total. We're gonna have to, like, save over our previous games. We're gonna have to save over and lose our progress from the first Phoenix Wright game. Not that I think that matters in any capacity, because what would we do by going back to play it now? I don't even know if this game has chapter select or anything, so I genuinely don't know if it matters. Hey, look! Even the game admits that the titles are way too fucking long, so now that it's called it Justice for All. So, I'm totally fine overwriting it. Yeah, I can't imagine there's any reason to go back. I mean, even the last save file that we had was just Gantt again, so, yeah. Alright, back in the lobby. Amnesia? I can't believe my lawyer's trying to defend me in such a state. Why didn't you tell me, sir? Good old Poitjafar. Poitjafar! I'll just introduce the series. Every time we do this, I'm just gonna introduce the game as Poitjafar. Welcome back to Poitjafar. I'm Foie. I'm sorry I didn't mention it to you. Oh, I know what to do! I heard you can fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, blow your head a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need. No. I think I'll pass on this one. I don't think being kicked in the head. I don't think being kicked in the head is a good solution. Yeah, that's why you just created a new meme in the Sydney community. What, Poitjafar? You got Poitjafar. You got Tat, right? Trials and Tribulations is the next one. Potwat. That's what it is. Now, I'm pretty sure the name of the next game is Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Transfer Trans, so it's T4T. I'm pretty sure that's the name of the next game in the series. More head trauma! That'll solve it. Wasn't there a character in Yakuza that was this? I forgot everything because my brain got hit. Quick, hit me in the head again and I'll remember that I need to murder you. Oh, Yakuza 3. Come on! I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. Whenever you see someone in trouble, you want to kick them in the head? I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problems. My head's one problem you won't be tackling today. Look at the way she's just sadly, despondently looking down and back up at us. Well, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. But now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things? Of course! I'd be honored to. Well, I guess we'll start with my name and then I can tell you about me. No, that's okay. Really. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So my name is Phoenix Wright. What a weird name. That's my name? Oh, I gotta change it after this. This is serious. You really don't remember. I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this bag, and maybe it'll help. This is a business card? I got this from you! It's my most prized possession! You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay? Okay. There's some numbers written on the bag. Oh, that's your cell phone number. I gave you my business card and wrote down a number on there? What were we gonna say? Or was that after you asked me to help protect you when you were convicted for murder? Also, it's nice that we're starting this game with someone who's like idolizing Phoenix and stuff like that. We've got someone who's just like, you're so amazing at what you do, Phoenix, and I look up to you and stuff like that. Because in the previous game, that was Mia and Edgeworth. People looked up to Mia and Edgeworth as, you're so good at what you do, and now it's us. Now it's us. After the first game, we've now gotten the reputation. Then now people are just, how far he's gone in such a short time. Well, again, especially after, like, he got one of the highest prosecutors in the city, plus the police commissioner taken down. That's a pretty big deal. That's a pretty big deal. It's honestly kind of surprising that no one has attempted to assassinate him yet. That's kind of shocking at this point. That's my business card. I handwrote my cell phone number on the back. I guess for now, we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case. This case? Yup. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know? What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident with that cell phone, but... Cell phone? Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir. Hurry up and tell me! This might be very important. What do you mean Jeff was totally hired to ice it? Didn't you see the intro? Alright, sorry, my bad. Right, yeah, the judges had to kill him. Not because Phoenix is exposing corruption or anything like that. Just, it's not good for the judge's heart to go through the amount of stress that Phoenix puts him in every single case because of all the twists and turns he uncovers. And he's just sick of it. He's just sick of it. Okay, Roger. It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin. Oh my god, the blue badge is back! The blue badge is back! No! No, it's fucking back! I can't escape it! It's in Final Fantasy XIV as well, for fuck's sakes. Somehow. All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Never stopped haunting us. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I give you this back. But right there, I'm sorry. I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. It was a setup. What was your name? Maggie, but didn't know how it was spelled. Oh, it's a setup. It's a setup. We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did. So where's this phone you found now? I gave it to you yesterday. Huh? To me? Is that phone in my pocket? You mean this? Do you think it has anything to do with the murder? I don't really know. But if my eyes lit up... Ah! You were here all along! Alright. Placing up bets! Despite that everyone above me probably knows exactly what's happening. Placing up bets! Who is it? I'm betting it's Straight Larry. My guess is that it's Straight Larry. Oh, Maya! Maya! She's back! Oh, she's back! Well, there you go! Hey! My eyes lit up. I might be a superhero with lasers! That'll help me. That'll help me in the case. Or help me fight Mr. Doom. She's back! We didn't have her for Rise from the Ashes either. We had someone worse. So... I'm so sorry, Emma. There's parts of Rise from the Ashes that are good. And there are parts from the Rise from the Ashes where Emma is good. There are also parts of Rise from the Ashes that are not good. And parts of Rise from the Ashes where Emma is not good. That case is really just way too long for its own good. It really is. It's way too long for its own good, and because of that length, there ends up being a lot of sections that are not needed and ones that are worse. By the way, sup, Mikey? I don't know if I actually saw you in chat earlier. But hi, Mikey! Can't see if you're saying yay because I'm doing this or yay because Maya showed up. I called you a million times, but you wouldn't pick up! And when I went to check in the courtroom, everyone had already left. Ah! Who the heck is this? Let me guess. I'm supposed to know this girl, too. Hey, good morning, Maggie! Cup of ramen for the girl. I was here earlier. Oh, I didn't say hi to you then, I'm sorry. Hi, Mikey! I could do with some ramen. And I mean like proper ramen. I want to go to a shop and get some proper ramen again. I've had a lot of instant ramen in recent times. Freaking, my mum gave me give this girl a cup of burger. My mum gave me a fucking instant curry ramen noodle pack the other day when I saw her. And it was quite nice. It was quite nice. It was like an instant noodle bowl thing. And it had curry paste, coconut, potato, shallots, and peanuts all to put in there together. It was quite nice. It was quite nice. In Japan, her burger obsession is ramen. That makes sense. That makes sense. Because we've got to have our jelly donuts. And a good morning to you too, Maya. So, how's it going? Poor kid's jelly donut moment. I'm trying to think of my life, and I was about to ask the chat, and I don't know why. Have I ever had an onigiri? Have I ever had an onigiri rice ball? Chat obviously knows. If I've had one, I might have mentioned it before. So I'm now realizing me asking chat, actually, you possibly could know more than I would, because I may have mentioned it before. I can't think off the top of my head of a time of having it, but I'm not sure. If I have, I just don't know where I would have had it. Because I imagine I'd like it, because, you know, rice is good. Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Oh? And what if I said that everything will be fine? That's right, it's Maya to the rescue with the ultra-decisive, super important evidence. Here you are, Nick, the thing that you wanted me to bring. Oh, so she isn't just returning now. She isn't just returning now, or is she? Maybe we'll call it up and just be like, hey, you gotta come back from wherever it was you were. I know she's off training, but I can't remember the name of it or anything, or even if we got a name of it. But you gotta come back and bring this with me, and bring this with you. Huh? Oh, thanks. What the heck is this? A list. There's 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it. It's kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. It looks like these guys are up to no good. No good, as in. There's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group. She just went to training, didn't specify where. Yeah, she just went to training. I gotta go train to do spirit stuff. Because ghosts are a thing in this universe too. Names list. A list of unfamiliar names and phone numbers. Members of a con artist group? Fuck, we are in a Yakuza sub-story. We really are in a Yakuza sub-story now, never mind. Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this? Don't look at me! Where'd you get this list in the first place? What? Don't you remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday! Oh, is that right? These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found. So that's where they're from. You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be a forgetful old prune like you. Maya, actually, Mr. Wright is... Mr. Wright, recess is now over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately. Oh, oops. Guess you have to get going. We can talk about you being old later, Nick. Wish us luck! So I have all the pieces now, more or less. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not gonna lose this. I can't. Come on, Nick! Better get a move on! Yeah. Phoenix and Maya's dynamic is so fucking good. It is so fucking good. It is so good the way that they interact with each other. It is just so good. Like, they're absolute shitheads to each other, like, all the time. But you can tell how much friends they are. Which I guess we're gonna get a lot more of that as the franchise goes on. Because in the last one, she wasn't there for the first case. Second case, you know, yeah. Third case and fourth case, we actually had her along our side and stuff like that. And then the fifth case, she was gone because Emma showed up. But now, like, the dynamic's been established that we're like friends and we're fucking like working together on this, despite Maya having zero training in this, and Phoenix, well, being Phoenix, but we're doing it. We're solving the day. We're saving the day. Court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. P.
Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words.
What is it, Mr. P?
It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So I said the court might be a little lenient on.
There is no need to give a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please.
Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution calls as an out witness a drumstick who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder.
Oh, look, it's him! It's him! Please don't hold him in contempt for being an asshole. If he's a dick, then he's a dick.
Please state your name for the court, witness.
Oh, God. Phoenix possesses the ancient powers of anime protagonist. Bullshit. And look. Oh, dear God, what do I do for this dude? What do I do for this dude? By the way, they called him a drifter. He absolutely does not look like a drifter. I feel like I need to give him a Sailor Moon villain voice. That's what I feel like I need to do based on what I'm seeing here. My brain wants to just go Vulcan. Post-British? What the fuck does that mean? My brain wants to go Vulcan, but I don't know how good I'd be at that. Post-British. No, we're doing a post-British voice now. It's too late. We're doing... Alright, team. We need to work out what post-British is. What does post-British mean as an accent? And then how do I do it? We need to work this out. It's too late now. It's too late now. Is it post-British just Australian? Didn't we already give a character in the previous game, like, the exaggerated Australian accent? Didn't we already do that? Wasn't it the dude from the samurai case? I think we already did that. Whose name I now can't remember and I feel bad. Literally an accent that was a former colony? Well, I can't do literally any of them. That'll get me issues. We definitely did. Yeah, see, I remember the previous game. Traveled to the UK once and made it their whole personality. Oh, that's good. That's good. American is technically pre-British. What? Traveled to the UK once and made it their whole personality. Oh dear God. That's post-British. How do I do it now? Okay, now how do I do a British accent? I'm Australian. I can't talk like a British person. I only get mistaken for it all the time. I'm not a voice actor. I don't know why I put so much stress on this of how to do this. What do British accents sound like? Well, I almost forgotten about this guy. Look at him! How could you forget about him? He looks like a douchebag. How do you forget? How do you forget a face like that? Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something. Does that work? You gotta do the hair flip every time. We're gonna get an animation of him flicking that little bit of his hair that sticks out.
Huh? Oh, all right. Go ahead.
Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Atrociously perfect. That's what this LP is. Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk.
Did I?
That's about exactly the way to get like it would talk. But I will not stand for that! You've now tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Sure, I suppose calling me a university student, but given this everything my life is the utmost highest top grade quality, you understand? I immediately looking for perfection, top notch, unbeatable university. I have rigorous selection progress to do in my work.
Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. We'll be more careful from now on.
He's old bagging. Oh god, don't even remind me. Isn't Old Bag's voice just Toad but worse? But I say sorry, will you stop talking? What is he? A human chatterbox? Kind of douchebag that you hate so much you can't forget. Get the kind you hate so much that you want to forget, and for me he's the latter. Fair. Ugh, I have to question him. Well, he didn't flick it with the hands, but he definitely did that. Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course, university. First rate only need apply. Glasses? You're not wearing glasses. He just caught himself out, the dumb fuck. He just caught himself out, the fucking idiot. That's enough. Your name witness. Dick McShithead. Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down? I see how you work now. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, and he pretends that he's marginalized too. Oh, fuck this prick. You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but I thought wrong. I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Kind of dude, you got to go someone for not going to college, but he's just like at a lower tier community college. Dude fucking took 3 weekend lessons, and that was it. And it was all about pickup artistry too. Oh man. Even Phoenix is just like, alright, I'm immediately done with this shit. I forgive you, alright. I suppose I can tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso with a PhD in drifting, as it were. Richard, okay. Alright, Richard Wellington, alright. Kinda, wait, I already read that. Sure thing, dick. If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit. He took 1 poetry class. Not a semester, just the 1 class. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Can he be, I don't even care if he did it. Can we just call him guilty because he deserves to be in prison for this?
Aha, Mr. Wellington. On the day of the murder, you were strolling through the park, correct?
It would appear that you are attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. I think the voice you're giving him is a bit too good. He deserves something worse. But I remind you that I am in no way a prepubescent boy, out on a walk with mommy. If you must know, I am...
Anyway, please testify to the court what you saw during your walk through the park.
See, you said it again! Taking a walk. You know, you... Shut up! What you witnessed will do, Mr. Wellington. Oh god, fuck this guy already. Even if he didn't do it. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above, right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course I remembered her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer. The gloves do look like a banana. Fucking goddamn it. The gloves do look like a banana. Fucking oh my god. Oh my god. So did he use the right hand because he saw the glove was right-handed and went, oh, it's a right-handed glove. I'm gonna scratch it. Oh my god. Oh my god. This dude is not very good at covering up his tracks at all. That was certainly a decisive testimony. Normally testimonies are not the shortest thing you say since entering a courtroom, but I'll allow it. Decisive? Nick, did you hear what he just said? Yeah. That's all you have to say? You need to be so calm. It's strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my clan. You mean Maggie? Yes. Now, if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy's lying. Him lying! You're accusing a poor innocent soul there. You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright. I'll find out the truth no matter how well you craft your lies. They're not well crafted, like, at all. They're not even slightly well crafted, but I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thoughts about my life situation. So you were at the park all afternoon. You seem to have a lot of free time. That was very rude of you. But then again, what can I expect? That's what you get from a man who graduated from a no-name, trashy university. A poor, innocent university student in transit. No name? Trashy? Now, this might be hard for a mush-headed, feeble-minded baboon like you, but I have to think very carefully about the future of our great country. But I thought you said you were thinking about which college to go to just now. I think the judge has gotten used to the same decisive testimony. He doesn't know what else to say. Oh, please! I really did nail the voice, didn't I? Fucking Christ. Which university I'll go to will directly affect the very future of this country. Why, if I'm British, I have to go to that one university that 50% of the politicians have gone to, which is totally not a school that's rigging the British cultural system to try and keep it incredibly conservative for decades to come. What on earth could you be possibly inferring? They lies held together with masking tape and glue made from wet mashed potatoes. Did I say hi to a cat when you initially joined? I don't remember. I know I've seen you a bunch, but I don't know if I said hi to you. I don't know who I say hi to. Every stream blends together. I just say hi to someone once at one point. I'm just like, oh yeah, that was that. And it's just like, that was a stream 6 months ago. I was lost in. Oh, whatever. Whatever. Arrogant little snot. Pawn champ. Judge, will you hold me in contempt of court if I deck this cunt right now? Absolutely not. I don't remember the time well at all, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. Your trivialities of time are no meaning to someone as important as I. How'd you know what time it was? I see you're not wearing a watch, so... Shaking the head. Is that the best you can do? Do you think you can discredit me like that? You're just a third-rate biased fool. I guess I can't expect real smarts from you. Sorry, this is really intolerable. What should I do now? Press him harder. You didn't answer the fucking question. Answer the question. How did you know what time it was? Tisk tisk. I can't believe I have to deal with a worm like you. You're just a shallow man who can only slam on desks and point at people for fun. I guess I don't have a choice. I'll try to explain it so that even a third-rate simpleton like you can understand. There was this little thing they call a clock at the park. Did you get that? Do you know what a clock is? It's a thing that tells you the time. As you can see, Mr. Wright, it's even in this picture of the crime scene. Oh, so it is. I looked at that clock and that's how I knew the time. But if you ask me, this whole concept of... Oh, wow! Wow! That was a joke! This was a joke! I joked that this guy thought he was above the concept of time. That was a fucking joke! Jesus Christ! And yet again, another flood of meaningless words. What a first-class waste of time. In any case... All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above, right in front of my eyes. How'd you know he was a police officer? You obviously have no idea how powerful my deductive reasoning skills are. With one glance, I can tell just what kind of occupation he held. That shoddy, do-it-yourself hairstyle. Tie those cheap, low-quality shoes, and I suppose it was also because he was wearing an officer's uniform. Shouldn't necessarily come first. Wow, that's pretty impressive. Hey, Nick, do you think he's figured out what I do? Even if I haven't figured that out yet. Without a thought, I looked up and there I met the eyes of a charming, vivacious young lass. He also looks like an asshole. Who's also wearing a police uniform. Hey, sure you got a good look at her face. I have to be your response every time you do anything. Animals have this thing called an eye, Mr. Wright. They use this eye to see things. In the case of humans, we have 2 of them. Yes, even you. I don't care if I have them or not. Did you or did you not get a clear look at her face?
That's what the witness was just about to get to. I'd like to request that Mr. Wright not use such a loud voice during questioning.
Sister, Mr. Wright, please refrain from raising your voice in this court. Please don't make me have to raise my voice. We gotta arrest people for being assholes. The issue is that if we were able to do that, we would have 3 characters left in this game. I don't even know if Phoenix would be safe if we're being perfectly honest. Are you finished? I'd like to continue if that's alright with you. Of course I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. So you're sure you were not mistaken? Please, don't confuse your pitiful train wreck of a life with mine. I hate this guy. I'm what you call a famous brand name product, while you are only a cheap imitation. There is no way someone as magnificent as myself could have made a mistake.
Of course, of course.
Of course. Did you notice anything of interest, witness? The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer. The banana? Well, it was actually more than just one. More like a bunch of bananas. A bunch of bananas be doing that? Oh my god. Fuck this guy so much! And why would I know such a thing? I'm only telling you what I saw. That's really strange. You never mention anything about a bunch of bananas. That's it, Nick! He's gonna be lying about the bananas! It could be. Is that a reason for him to lie about there being bananas at the crime scene? But what if it's not a lie? Well, maybe he thought he was saying one thing and it was something else? If he mistook something for a bunch of bananas, then that would be an inaccuracy. Unless it's gone straight bananas! Think, Phoenix, think! My client is innocent. There is no way he could have seen what he did. Is this that a Nigerian prince be giving all those people money? Which means if we can somehow show he's lying, that's exactly what we do. She's right. She's got a sharp mind. I just wish I could remember who she is. Is everything okay, Nick? This game is straight bananas. No, it's gay bananas. Every character's gay. Yeah, bananas, but it's homosexual bananas. Alright, bananas! So, should I just present the bananas? I'm just gonna present the bananas. Bananas! Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw. Right here! Ah, so you knew about the bananas too? Why didn't you say so earlier? Because they're not bananas. You should know. You have a banana on your head! I don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me. And that's where you'd be wrong. But Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Is that the baseball glove?
Huh? What? A baseball glove? I'm now imagining straight banana set of curved ones and it's cursed. I'm sure that exists. I'm sure that exists. Let me just immediately Google straight bananas. Let me just immediately Google straight bananas. That is cursed as hell. Oh, that is so fucking cursed. Oh, that's fucking cursed. Oh, that is... I need to get rid of that because I'll be banned from Twitch for showing dicks on my stream. That is cursed. That is cursed as hell. Oh, I hate it. That is horrible. Oh, that's fucking horrible. Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? That's not... There's a... No! The judge for instant game over. Hey, judge, want to see this picture of a straight banana? Prison, right? Forever and ever, never to return. Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness has bad eyesight. He either has bad eyesight or knows nothing about baseball. Seeing as if you know nothing about baseball, then I know where to extrapolate that from there. But saying bad eyesight, this choice is one of the big AA memes. Well, it's just because this witness loves bananas. Oh, I have to say it. Oh, I have to say it. I have to say that he loves bananas. I have to say that this witness loves bananas. Mr. Wellington loves large bananas! With only this creature, how the fuck would you ever guess the context? With this, it proves he loves bananas, has bad eyesight, or knows nothing about baseball. When I first reached this part, I actually thought this choice was the correct one. Nick? I hope you've noticed the icy glass we're getting from everyone in here. What in the world do you mean? I'll have you know I like strawberries much better than bananas. Whoops. Think it over one more time and try again, Mr. Wright. Again, both of these can go down the correct, can go down a path to prove their innocence. However, the know nothing about the baseball thing is what will lead us into he wrote with his finger. We've got to think about the end goal. Because we could say bad eyesight to prove that he didn't see her there, but he probably did actually see her there. So there's that. He's got something thinking about them. He sees them in his daily life. He's got a problem. He knows nothing about baseball. Mr. Wellington has never played baseball. That would explain why he didn't even know what a glove is. Nick? Nope. When I was in junior high, I was a star pitcher. Well, fourth in line, actually, but... Whoops. Think it over one more time and try again, right? He has bad eyesight! By the way, just how bad are your eyes? Because he didn't have the glasses on either. Because the glasses are his. Huh? How? Why are you asking me about this all of a sudden? It's just a Toad voice. It's just Toad.
Your Honor, it is very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas.
No, I don't think so. Objection overruled. You're one of those people. Yes, I know what I mean. You know what I mean? You're like those people who... okay. Was he saying you're one of those people who doesn't questions Galileo or something? Does this guy not believe in a heliocentric model of the solar system? I didn't quite get it because it was very fast text. Does this guy not believe in the heliocentric model of the solar system? Is that the idea? And that is why I asked you how bad your eyesight is. They're above 2200. I suppose you're gonna tell me that's terrible, right? Why are you not wearing your glasses today then? Ah, God, ow! Ah! Ow! Fucking ow! Sorry, my leg just cramped up really badly. Ow! Fuck me! Ah! Ow! Oh boy! I'm fine! Oh god, no I'm not! Oh, that's... okay, I'm just gonna push it against the chair. Ah, Jesus. Oh, Christ. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Ow. Ow. I think it was, you'd be one of those people that laughed at Galileo. Oh, okay. The others ran, why does it all fall off? Are you okay? Master Wolf! It hurts. I'm not gonna be able to walk for the rest of the day, but I'll be fine to stream. I'll be fine to stream. The issue is that it's in my right leg. The cramps in my right leg at the moment, which is bad. Which is bad. Ow. 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 So I'm just pushing it against the chair, because pushing on it is what makes it go away the fastest. Ow! Ow! God! Oh! When my legs cramp, they get pretty bad. Normally it doesn't happen in the middle of the day like that. Normally it doesn't happen in the middle of the day like that. Normally when I get cramps, it's when I first wake up in the morning. But when I wake up in the morning, I have to be careful how I move my legs, because my legs, like, just in the morning, if I move them in a particular way, they will cramp immediately. And I can normally tell a little bit of, like, leeway of just, oh, if I continue moving in that direction, it'll cramp up. It's only first thing in the morning when it happens. It is happening in the middle of the day like that. It has been a hot minute since it's done that. That's it. Ow. Ow. If you're wondering why I have this. If you're wondering why I have this. It's for my leg cramps. It is for my leg cramps. Because both of my legs are fucked from cramps. So, I'll just have to use that to walk around for the rest of the day. But we'll be fine. But we'll be fine. That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them. How about when you witnessed the crime? Were you wearing your glasses then? Ah! How about it, witness? You are an unrelenting evil man! You're like those people who rejected Joan of Arc! She's brave and courageous, and she didn't do anything wrong, she was so gross. It boils down to you, were you wearing... Were you not wearing your glasses at that time? Therefore, that any of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven by the same to be the same by this witness. Jesus.
But the height difference is only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path.
Witness, please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake. Yes, Your Honor. Oh, yeah. Right. There's also a universe where if you're found guilty of murder, you're executed, aren't you? Like, Von Karma would be dead, right? Like, Von Karma's dead, right? Like, I'm pretty sure they mentioned that before. That if it's just outright murder, execution's what it is in this universe. I know there's differences for some people, like the lady who, in the samurai. The lady for the samurai, because she didn't murder that guy, it was a self-defense thing. So that one is different, but yeah. But if it's outright murder in this universe, nope, you're just fucking dead. And so Von Karma's probably fucking dead. Oh my god. So 100% consistent, murder usually equals death in this, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that came up in the previous game a couple times. Death penalty is common, but I think there are mitigating circumstances in some cases. Yeah, Steel Samurai would have been one of them, because she didn't murder him, it was self-defense. And stuff like that. But, that just now means that Edgeworth has something in common with Ash from Fire Emblem Three Houses. And that they have 2 dead fathers. I have finished my first playthrough of Three Houses, and yet I still cannot stop bullying Ash about his dead-ass fucking parents. Yes, Your Honor. Now then, please continue with your testimony.
Please tell the girl what happened next, in the moments after you witnessed the crime.
The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 when I made the call. They must have a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes. So the person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away. Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that. That girl is the murderer! You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright. Alright, here we go. along the upper path, ran away as soon as she realized I was there. Hold it! She ran away? Just like that? Yes, she did. She saw me and flew the nest like the guilty bird she is. Stop. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that pun too hard for someone who can only got a third-rate education? So police are superhuman, they can arrive at the crime scene. Sure. If there's one thing we know about the cops in this universe, it's competency. Actually, that did take me a few seconds to get. Is it because bird? Because bird? Anyway, she ran away at the instant she saw you. I could just close my client.
Dang! Wes already answered that question. He said that the defendant is the culprit.
This is true, Mr. Wright. I'm striking your question from the record. I'm gonna get more information out of him. But we just were questioning about whether that was accurate. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. Immediately? As in immediately! I mean, sure, minutes might have elapsed before I did, but that's the duty of every good citizen. Or do they not teach you that at your pitiful school? You think people learn about how to call the police in college? Hey, Nick, I think you should take a look at the court record for a sec. Hey, I gave you a list of evidence. Do you want to actually, like, look at it? I'll look at it after we did the process. How do you know what time it was? That detective told me. You know which one I mean. The one with the jacket that makes him look like a dropout from a no-name high school.
Hey, see? I graduated from a pretty good, I mean, top-ranked college, see?
I don't believe this. I like how Gumshoe just shouts from across the room. Oi, fuck you! It doesn't matter. I don't believe I was mistaken on what time I called. And if I am wrong, then that detective obviously doesn't know how to tell time.
What? Why, you? You're just some lousy kiddo.
I think the court can see your point. Anyway, how did the police respond?
I went to a top 1,000 school. That school was rated in the top 1,000 in this one city, thank you. A lot of free time on their hands since they should up within 10 minutes. So I'm telling you what, I still gotta remember what number I have to use to call the police in my country. See, in my country, it's easy. Because it's 000. So I make sure that it's impossible for me to call them. I would never. Though ambulances and firefighters are the same line, so there's that. We call the same thing for that, so. So you're saying that there were police on the scene by 7 p.m.? Oh, you know, on a list of top schools in the country, my school had the highest score. They got there before that, I think. They drilled 911 to your hand to skin America pretty hard not to have it memorized. I mean, 911 is drilled in so much in media that I feel like people in other countries would very, very frequently know to call 911. A lot of countries have issues with emergency numbers because so much American media goes out, they think it's 911 too. I think in Australia, if you call 911, it literally redirects to 000. I'm pretty sure in Australia, it's an auto redirect, yes. Yeah. There usually aren't that many people in that area at that time of day. But suddenly, before I knew it, there were people crawling into my skin. All over, gawking. There's no way this dude listens to Linkin Park. It certainly says something about the morals of the people in this country. I don't find anything out of the ordinary in this country. Why don't you take one more look at the court record? Actually, look at the evidence I gave you, Nick. What the fuck? I guess I should. Fine, I'll look at this thing that you had to go out of your way to get. Alright, court record! Court record, where is the things? Alright. Alright. How do I look at it? Is there anything I can do to actually, like, look at the numbers, or do I just have to show it? The N11 codes are harder to know because no one mentions those, but they're handy. I don't even know what that is. Hey, look! Maya, age, I don't know. I don't know who she is. I get the feeling I know her. And Richard Wellington, a self-proclaimed drifting virtuoso who's still looking for the right college. Examine button, if something can be there. If it doesn't have an examine from photos, then it is what it is. Okay. Okay. Which? Oh, yeah, it's on there. It says check on there. Okay, yeah. So, no, I just throw. I'm just gonna throw it there. I'm just gonna throw it there. Is that the best idea? For me to just throw? Oh, well, actually, no. We've got the autopsy report. We're making an unnecessary message for something so simple as emergency calls. 411 is information. 511 is police non-emergency. 711 is HOH services. I don't even know what HOH is. So, yeah. No idea. No idea. No idea what any of that is. I just know in Australia you call 000 and they redirect you to police, ambulance, and firefighter. Yeah, time of death is 6:28. Time of death is 6:28. That's the time we're looking for. We're actually looking for a thing that says time. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Hard of hearing, it's a relay service. Ah! Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this? You mean the victim's autopsy report? 998 for suicide hotline. I feel like any numbers that aren't like the 3 emergency services in Australia have very, very difficult to remember phone numbers. Anytime they do phone numbers for anything else in Australia, they're not 3-digit things. Like if you see ads for it, they're really fucking long. So they often have like jingles to remember it. And it's like very, very like I mean there might be other 3-digit codes here, but any of the ones that I know of that are for things like what you've mentioned there is much more complicated. And then there's also the time, which I don't even know if you can call nowadays. But there's a time where you just call them and it just tells you the time. At the 3rd stroke, the time will be whatever. Burp, burp, burp. There's that. Which I think the number for that is 1122, but I could be wrong on that. Oh, there's the phone number that you call to ask about where you can and can't dig because of piping and electrical wires, and that's like 1100. I remember that. According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. So what of it? You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45 p.m. There is clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? Fuck! I think this girl would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap. 000, 106, 112. There's too many numbers. Too many numbers. Grrr! It's just Toad's voice.
The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. It's only to be expected it'd be a little dazed.
15 minutes. 15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed.
Ah!
Mr. Wellington. Yes? Explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes? Answer the question. Telephone. I mean, spit it out. I was searching for a phone booth. A phone booth? You mean you don't have a cell phone? You and your questions, as if you're trying to open up all the layers of a matryoshka. I don't remember how to pronounce this. I don't remember how to pronounce this. I've heard the word before. I have no idea how to pronounce it. You must think you're really something special. Witness. Right this way. I lost my cell phone. There. Are you happy? You lost it? Matryoshka. Okay. Unbelievable. You lose your glasses and your cell phone. You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings. What? Are you saying that first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? Have you ever heard of old geniuses who have a strange quirk? Well, the rationale I have my own quirk. I don't think it's simple plain people like you can Enough! Oh man, oh man. Wait, hold on a sec. He lost his cell phone? Nick, that cell phone. Could it be? You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way. Well, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? I'll question further, obviously. Mr. Wellington, where is your cell phone right now? What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone, I'll have you know. See? Here it is. Oh, I see. Looks like he's got his phone. I thought that just maybe this was his. They're the same model. Well, then I think we've cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by his search for a phone booth. Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that. Do you have any further questions, Mr. Wright? There's gotta be something. There's gotta be something. Your Honor, the witness's testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for a witness to search for a phone. How dare you! It's just hard.
You can't just make outrageous claims like that! You do have some sort of proof, don't you?
Well, yeah, of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think. Alright, let's have this proof then. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth. Because there's a phone here. Maggie found it in the park. I'm just gonna present this and see what happens. It's very simple. This is the evidence that backs up my claim. Oh, a phone. And yet again, you have presented this court with an obtuse, meaningless item. Huh? It's obtuse and meaningless. I don't get you at all, Nick. Why do you think you wouldn't need to look for a phone in the wouldn't look for a phone in the first place? Well, that's because I was looking at the evidence and it just hit me. I thought, hey, he really didn't have to look for a phone. So why don't you hurry up and present that piece of evidence? Oh, is there a phone booth in the picture? Oh, there's a phone booth literally in the background of the picture. I forgot that detail. There's literally a phone booth in the back of the fucking picture, isn't there? It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this. At the crime scene photo.
Is there a problem with it?
Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something is wrong with you.
No!
Why don't you turn voice for that? It's a phone booth. That is correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you? Order, order.
Why is abandoning the crime a little late, proof of the defense?
15 minutes? Well, just can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony. Yes, this is very true. Want you to say for yourself, witness. I bet this phone really is his. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back. But Maggie said that she was going to return it to him. So there's no reason for him to kill for her. And on top of that, he still had the phone she found anyway. But if he wasn't looking for his cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else. Was he? Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any thoughts that you would like to share with the court? Can you offer an explanation as to what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes? There is only one possible explanation. Alright, let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I shouldn't have said that was only one possibility. Please present to the court the one piece of evidence that will answer the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? Why not call right away? Why not call right away? Writing this. Do I go for he was writing this and immediately skip to there? Or do I try to say that he lost his glasses, so he didn't know there was a phone booth there? Music's good. Present the badge, you'll so Dallas Buddy is stunned for 15 minutes. It's always my badge. It's always the badge. I mean, if we're explaining why didn't he call Wright away, because he was doing this, is what I'm gonna go for. Perhaps this, yeah, no. Perhaps. Okay, yeah, no. Okay. No. Okay, it's not, okay, no. Ow, no! Ouch. Okay. So it wasn't because he was doing that, but his glasses broke. There we go. I knew it was one of the two, just which path are we going to go down first? Because again, the writing one is doing a lot of jumps. It's doing a lot of jumps. We're not breaking it down piece by piece to do the writing one. Where this is going through things. He didn't have the glasses, so therefore he couldn't like tell what he was doing because he didn't have the glasses. Why didn't he have the glasses? Because the guy grabbed them off his face. Why did he grab them off his face? Because like we can do the steps there. Hey, that reminds me, actual live fire, not just a strike system. Unless they changed out the trilogy version for the first game and I forgot. No, it was a live fire in the first game too. That was a live fire in the first game too. The battery that has all the segments in it. Yeah, same in the first game. So I guess that's changed in the trilogy as well. Mr. Wellington. What? Don't do that. You almost gave me a heart attack. 5 strikes you're out. Also forgot they changed that. Well, we don't have much more than 5. Okay, we've probably got about 10, but still. These are your glasses, aren't they? Ah, where did you find? Ah! I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours. Oh, I'm not paying the other one. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body. Under the victim's body? Order! No, wait a second, hold on! I didn't confess or confirm anything! Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses and searched frantically. What he didn't realize is that they were under the victim's body. And that is why it took him 15 minutes to make that call. Mr. Wright, are you indicting the witness as the real murderer? You have a knack for doing this. Find a bit unwell that this version of the balance system is more forgiving since it makes the game feel less tense. I just reload a save if I died anyways, so it doesn't really change anything. Of course! That's precisely what I'm doing. Oh! I know I'm right! Is this game's version of it? Yeah, the game having pre-saving is supposed to only during races. When you save and quit makes it very different. I'm here for the story. If this is the game's version of it, I prefer the first games, but it's still good. New Pursuit fame! I prefer the first games. I prefer the first games, but it's still good. I know I'm right. He is the real murderer. Did you figure it out, Nick? More or less. Turns out this cell phone was the key to this case after all. Anyway, now's our chance to deep six this guy. I'll sink him in one shot. Yeah, this is so exciting watching you work again. Somehow, my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. Which versions of each type of music pursuit, objection, cross-examination is a pretty big debate. First game is iconic as fuck, it's hard to top it. That is very true. It is so hard to top the first games because the first games is so fucking good. It is legendary. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Order!
Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accused the witness of being the murderer.
Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. This third-rate fraud of a lawyer! In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you were not the murderer! Oh no, God's way. Why, that's easy! For example, there's, the name of the victim row! What about that? Oh, you mean the name Maggie? Yeah, even an idiot like you could read that, right? But we already know this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie, and the victim was left-handed. In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground. But, wouldn't that mean that the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else would that person know her name was Maggie? Or Maggie? That is a good point. The witness didn't even know of Miss Bird before this trial. You're not the murderer. You didn't kill them, correct? Was there any way this creep could have known Maggie's name beforehand? There was a way! It'd be best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to know. That the defendant's name was Maggie. Now, will the defense please present the case? How could the witness have known the defendant's name? Yeah, Maggie found this in the park. This was the phone call they made. I'm gonna go with this one. Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? So what if I didn't? When you realized you'd lost it, what did you do? What did I do? Didn't you try to find it by calling it? How did you?
Your Honor, his questions have nothing to do with...
Overruled. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there is some relation between the witness's cell phone and the murder? I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up a lost phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. Da-da-da-da. When the judge just tells prosecutor to shut the fuck up and let Phoenix talk. Look, he's done this plenty of times. He's probably going somewhere with this. And if he isn't, it would at least be funny. So let it happen. Let it ride. Let it ride. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry. I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. Hey, look, it's the glove. And a sandwich bag. That was when you learned that her name was Maggie. But you made one fatal mistake. Fatal mistake? My client's name is Maggie, but the name that was written on the ground was Maggie. This is a mistake that could only occur if you knew what her, if you only knew what her name sounded. This is a mistake that could only occur if all you knew was how her name sounded. I fucked up that sentence so badly. Order, order! Why do we let a crowd in here who keeps shouting? It's a good thing everything I say is written out in this weird box below me, or else this would be pretty confusing.
But Your Honor, witness has a motive!
Well, that may continue in this case, not even translate even slightly into spoken word. It's fine. And your point is?
It's very simple, Your Honor. A person usually will not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone.
That is absolutely correct! I don't have a motive! Mr. Wright, Your Honor, can you explain what motive this witness could have had? It's very simple, Your Honor. Are you sure, Nick? That's fair enough an explanation, and the trial's over, right? Yeah, but... Oh, this one's worth 2! Oh, this one's worth 2. Please bandits got the proof that the witness had a motive. Bluffing. It is blood. Con artists. Con artist. He was a con artist and he was doing something. He was a con artist doing something.
Take that!
Me would be proud. I would doing you well. Mr. Wellington's motive is right here. What is this? A list. These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. And we have determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group. You looked up all those numbers? Of course! This list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artist group.
What? Con artist?
Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington? This is an outrage! An invasion of privacy! You know the phone numbers on a person's phone is a worse crime than murder! Phones full of lock screens. My aunt could just pick up and look through it. Yes, in the year of like 2020 something. Maurice Attulo's something like that got us. Project, if you're doing crimes, don't keep your criminal contacts in your address book. You would be amazed how frequently people don't do that. I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want is for you to tell me what this list is about. You think any of you know what it's like to be as a refined man such as me?
Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness.
Objection overruled. 2002 for you. No, this game takes place in like way after 2002. They just didn't predict that smartphones were going to be a thing. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the numbers of a group of con artists on his phone? Isn't that obvious? The witness is a member of the group. Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group. No! All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, they'd be all over you. That is why you had to kill. That's first man in the JBA 2002. Yeah, and they didn't predict that smartphones were a thing. Oopsies. Oopsie whoopsies. A little fucky wucky. No! This is too much! And the people who grabbed to the phone happen to be fucking cops. So, that does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain? Honestly, you're gonna predict that smartphones had to take a bit and develop so goddamn fast. That's fair. That is fair. Going from an era of basically no one had smartphones to a couple people did to a very large majority of people do happened in the space of like 5 years, it felt. It's so weird. I speak to some people at work who are currently going through high school, and because I'm an old, decrepit piece of shit, I talk to them about, like, my experiences in high school, and how, even by the time I got to the end of high school, there was a handful of people who had smartphones. A couple of people who had smartphones. There'd be, a lot of people would have, like, camera phones still. I graduated in 2011, I'm not that old. A bunch of people still had camera phones and shit like that, but smartphones, it was a handful. You guys remember in 2017 when we all decided to go back and flip phones and VHS? That moment when you get the tape of the movie from the Blockbuster and the people who previously rented it out didn't rewind it. Am I right, fellow young people? Oh, God, we all know that classic experience. That's not even the case for me. For me, it wasn't video rentals, it was fucking video game rentals. The amount of, like, Super Nintendo games that we rented back when we had it. We basically had the Super Nintendo, and we couldn't afford to buy games for it, so we just rented everything. That's why it was so hard for me to beat Donkey Kong Country 2, because I had to beat it in the space of time that we could rent it for. And obviously, if we got it, because of the way memory works on cartridges, you rent it again. Oops, your save file's not there. Someone's gotten rid of it, or it's a different copy entirely. That's why it was so hard for me to beat games when I was a child. I don't think I beat Donkey Kong Country 2 until I got it on Virtual Console on Wii because of that. I couldn't get past Toxic Tower, like, in the rental period. Well, I forgot to mention when this game was first being developed, Shitakumi and his team were given a total of 4 months to write the entire script for the game, from the case stage to the lines, from everything that you investigate in the game and so on. Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus Christ. That's a lot of writing in a very, very small amount of time. I got you now. That police officer. I like how you can actually, like, see the background flicking for his memories and stuff. That's a cool detail.
Your Honor!
What is it, Mr. Payne? Didn't realize JFA was rushed like that. That's insane. Yeah, that's fucking ridiculous. That is fucking ridiculous short development development window. It's almost like crunch has been a part of the industry since its fucking inception.
Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness.
You said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago.
Please? Please, let's think about the content of that phone call.
Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back.
The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Miss Bird to get his phone back. Why, then, would he need to kill anyone?
That is a valid point. What does the defense think about this? If you think about it logically, then it makes sense. And maybe we should be thinking outside the box. What would an idiot think? Yeah, we think like that. Let's see. Maybe that Slamble saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? No, Majora's Mask levels of insanity, though. Actual Rome built in a day situation there. Wait, Majora's Mask? Really? Was Majora's Mask rushed? That's not what I've heard. Isn't Majora's Mask one of the most beloved ones as well? It's not one I've played. It was developed in a single year. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the... Well, to be fair, some Yakuza games get developed in a year. And the fact that there are Yakuza games that are made in under a year is one of the most horrifying things I've learned about video games. I used a lot of UTA sets. They had no time to make new models. Understandable. Yeah, there are Yakuza games that are made in under a year. And that is terrifying. That's terrifying. Old Crash Bandicoot games too. I'm pretty sure each of the Crash Bandicoot games had a dev cycle under that. Fucking isn't New Vegas? Didn't New Vegas have a dev cycle of like 18 months? Which, considering how much shit's in New Vegas, is also like bafflingly small. Again, it's almost like crunch has been an issue for the entire video game development history. Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner.
He just promised his phone. Why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant?
Because any interaction that we've had with him so far. I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there. Well, then, Mr. Wright, what was this something that didn't agree with the witness? It being a cop. It being a cop is what I would imagine. This. That it's a cop. It was November 1998, Majora's Mask was April 2000. If you count for pre-production and the time between it going God and release, that comes out in right about a year. Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. So a really big beef taco with extra cheese on a food truck. It didn't agree with this stuff. Now you've just made me want Mexican food. Now you just made me want to order Mexican food for dinner. A thing that I absolutely should not do.
Take that!
I'm going for this. The witness saw this! Mr. Wellington? Is he correct? By the expression on his face, I would say that wasn't it. It looks like I was wrong. Okay, no. It's not that it was a cop. Oh, Mr. Wright, try to think before you present again. So he went to get his cell phone back. When he got there, he lost control of himself. It's probably because he saw something that was really bad for him. That really bad thing was... You have profile... Oh, profiles. Profiles. Yeah, right. Sorry, yeah. Profile. It's a cop. So I'm on the right track. But I'm going, because it would be cop and like if we already presented the photo and then I select the cop with like the magnifying glass.
Take that!
What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim.
The victim? You mean Dustin Prince?
Dustin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform. Oh! Yeah, because, it was before Maggie's shit. She might still be in a cop outfit. Actually, no, because she was in a blue badge thing. Which is cop-related, but still. Oh! The girl that picked up my phone is with a policeman. He couldn't have meant it was going out, so he began to worry. Wasn't sure if that was too backseat because you had already figured out the answer, just forgot how to present it. No, I forgot. I totally forgot that profiles were a thing. I would have gone through the other evidence because I forgot that profiles were a thing. It's a new thing for this. That's memory. That's memory. That's just me actually forgetting. If I've straight up forgotten a thing, because my memory is really bad, that's fine. That's fine. Because I wouldn't have remembered that it was a thing, and I would have gone for something else. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before they returned the phone. If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone. In his mind, it was possible they already had to run a check on the phone. And he went into a panic, is what you're saying. Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform. Mr. Payne, do you have any comments?
I'm thinking.
It seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are... Impressive! Not bad for a person with a third-rate education. What's that supposed to mean? Some of those facial animations. The evidence! Evidence! Ugh, you guys are really creeping me out. All you've been waving around and talking about is that suspicious cell phone. Suspicious phone number this, suspicious con group of that. They're all on that phone. What does it say it's really mine? Where's your proof? Your evidence? He's saying words while your face looks like that. You want proof that this phone is yours? I already told you earlier. That phone I lost, I've already found it. You don't even have the slightest idea of the phone your hand belongs to. But you can be sure it isn't mine, you simpleton. What? Oh, the gavel. It feels good to see you squirm. We do seem to have a problem on our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that, it's meaningless as evidence. Your Honor. Don't turn tables on me like this. This cell phone. There has to be something I've overlooked. There's gotta be. Maybe. Fingerprints on the phone or the phone. Justin Prince! Justin Prince! She got in contact with this owner, but they never showed. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing. He called the missing phone. He called the missing phone. He made the call to Maggie. Maggie didn't call anyone back. So the phone stored numbers. This phone has the names and numbers of those in the con group in its memory. I can show them to you. I don't believe this. What are you talking about? What we're trying to do is determine who that phone belongs to. Who cares about phone numbers are stored on it? Besides, who knows? Maybe you want to add some of those numbers in yourself. The witness is quite right. I'm afraid I'll have to reject the defense's proposal. Cell phone. I guess it's the fingerprints. Dustin Prince. It is just that. I've got it! We should check for fingerprints. Fingerprints? No, fingerprints. Dustin Prince. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on this phone. Hey, don't you remember? You got that from Maggie, you wiped it off. What? There's a little sand all over it, so... I wiped it? I wiped it. Pretty thoroughly, sir. Dustin Prince. Whoa! It's oh so much fun watching a third-rate trash babble amongst the morons. Like morons. Babble like morons amongst themselves. He's also the issue for me to get accurate. He's made a clear recovery. How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here. You see? Oh, and incidentally, you can't hear the numbers stored on this phone. It must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared. You've got to be joking. You erased all the numbers I was going to use as evidence. Mr. Wellington. What's this? By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you. Where did you finally find your cell phone? Oh, you are too much! And of course, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Huh? Oh my god! Now I remember! Huh? Was it they hung up? Oh, good! I finally found it. Bang. That's when you'd think a courthouse would have, like, literally anything to prevent this from happening. Security cameras, security guards, literally anyone watching in any capacity, literally anything. The guys inside the courtroom just there for decoration. They're not even actually people. It's cardboard cutouts. They're fucking blue badger animatronics of bailiffs. What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? By the harsh glare in your eyes. It's hard to get this far, but if you do something quick, he's gonna get us scot-free. Well, the bailiffs, they'll let people in until it's time, but they don't care enough about Phoenix, I guess. This prick always makes us stay back, like, because it makes the cases go on for so long. If someone's gonna kill him, I'm not gonna stop them. I know this one has to be his. But how am I supposed to prove something like that? Mr. Wright, if you cannot prove who the owner of that cell phone is, your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. It looks like you came up a penny short. Where did I go wrong? Don't blame yourself if you're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet. Who I am? The court hereby concludes the cross-examination. Mannequins left to gaslight the population of fake security. That'll be all. I'll have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at an ultra-fancy restaurant on the other side of town.
Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please, bon appetit.
What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let it go at that? Wait and see what? He leaves. Wait and see what? He'd just leave. Please wait, Your Honor. All right, Nick. I think I may be able to prove it. Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright? Everything. It's just his voice.
Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. Besides, the defense is just gonna badger the witness with more inane questions.
You will not harass the witness. Is that clear, Mr. Wright? Wait, is that what he's having for lunch? Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney. Please, Your Honor. Very well. This is your last chance, Mr. Wright. I should prove everything. Why God exists, why God doesn't exist. Everything. With a simple phone. You may present one piece of evidence to the court. I only get one shot at this. You cannot prove everything. It's over. For your client and for you. Do you fully understand? Yes, Your Honor.
I'm sure you're well aware, Your Honor. The cross-examination period is ended.
Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence.
Oh.
Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance. It comes down to this. It's go time! Please present the one piece of evidence that will explain everything. I would assume it would be this. Oh, by the way, wow, 3. This is costing 3. That's quite a lot. That's quite a lot. It costs 3 if we get this wrong. Wow. Wow, okay. I would assume it would be this. I feel like it would have to be this. Because again, he called the phone saying, oh, I don't have the phone, I'm missing the phone. So did he just call it from the phone that he has on him right now? I can't think of anything else that, like, actually puts everything together. And Phoenix's phone number's on this. Phoenix's phone number's on this, but, like, that hasn't come up, but... Something nice about live bar system said, first game strike system, you can have stuff cost different amounts for more drama, make something more important. Yeah. I don't know if they actually did that in the first game, though. I don't know if there was things that costed more in the first game, like in the trilogy version. I don't remember. I don't remember. They may have, but I don't remember. My brain is going for this, but I could be wrong about that. I'm going for this. Is this your final answer? It's a bit disappointing. No, that was just a friendly gesture. Okay, so it's not this. Huh, you sure know how to send a friendly gesture, Mr. Attorney. It's your absolute last chance, Mr. Wright. No more of these friendly gestures. Original A1 was on strikes where it was like 5 individual strikes with every mistake costing 1. No, I mean in the trilogy version. I assume not given they would just be adapted strike system, just changing the actual UI, so you still have 5 total. Okay. Oh, I think it was everything cost 2. Actually, yeah, thinking about it, I think it was everything costed 2. Everything was 2. So 10 in total, so 5. I think that's what it was, yeah. I think that's what it was in the trilogy version, yeah. Okay, if it's not that, then I'm not actually sure. Like, surely I don't just present the phone again. Surely I don't just present the phone again. Unless I present this. Unless I present this, and we call the number, and it rings the phone that he's currently holding on him. That's my thought process. Because he saw Phoenix, attacked him for his phone, and they just happened to have the same model. So then I guess he would have probably called the number originally from the phone booth in the park and told them to meet there. Because there is the phone booth there. I'm going for this. There it is, yeah. Why, thank you. How nice. Here, please have one of mine. Oh, okay. It's written in fancy script. The ink is strong and clear, but I still can't read it. Wait, what am I doing? This isn't the time of exchanging business cards. Your Honor, there is something very important about that card. And that is... both of these are important! Both of these are important! What? Both of these are important! You know, learn his honest name. Both of these are important! I feel like I'm being put in a deliberate trap here of not knowing which one of these it is, because both of these are important. It's the two of them combined. You need the name and you need the number on the back. Though the judge already knows it's ours because he was just like, oh, thank you. So I'm gonna say the back because he already knows it's ours. This card is important because of what is on the back. You wrote your cell phone number on the back, but that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone? Huh? Right now? The court's still in session. And there's wacky numbers on the back. What are they? Who knows what numbers are? Number on the back was handwritten by Phoenix and not actually part of the card. And the judge's name card has the word nameless on it. You'll never know what it is. We can never know. It's a secret. It's okay. You'll see. Okay, if you say so. Wow, your phone is much fancier than ours. Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright? We're gonna call my cell phone now. And then the court will see everything for what it is. Of all the idiotic, stupid things to... Ah! His name is Judge. It's the Steel Samurai theme. It's the Steel Samurai theme. Yeah, let's go! He doesn't have the horror one, he's got Steel Samurai! Ah! What? Why is my phone? What's with this stupid sounding ringtone? Mr. Wellington? How strange! I can almost swear that you're holding my phone! You're... Oh! No, it can't! By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further, except to say... When you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. I think he just killed himself. I think the man's just suicided all over the courtroom. So that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington. He is a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. Dead. Live on his... And in order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, he has become paranoid and has lost his ability to make rational judgments.
Then Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding.
It's fine, it's supposed to be purple. It's Mr. Wellington's, naturally. Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird, not guilty! Woo! We did it! That is all. This court is adjourned. Yay! We did it! We did it! September 8th, 2:16 p.m. District Court. Defendant lobby number 1. Hey! I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. I'm so moved by what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this. It's probably because of me. Huh? My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. As you very bit of him, serious. It's nice and peaceful and happy. Your whole life? It can't be that bad, can it? Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from my the 9th floor of my apartment building. What the fuck? I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster, and never won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe. My life has really been nothing but a string of disasters. That is, pretty bad. Up until I went to college, I was known as the Goddess of Misfortune. And then, at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. Lady Luckless? I suppose that my misfortune always seems to latch onto those around me. What do you mean? When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help. Oh, that's right. You were talking about this earlier. It happened again recently too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hands and before I knew it, we were having dinner in my house. Oh. I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me. That's not true! That glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts. Oh, I see. Everything's all my fault! Dustin's death, your head being all messed up. Oh, I don't think my head is that messed up yet. I'm gonna find a new life for myself, starting now. The next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir. Yeah, after all, the Goddess of Misfortune is only a name. You bet! I'm gonna make it, I promise. Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess. Yeah, that's the spirit! Magpies are known to be unlucky. They're known to swoop at you and attack you when you're walking places. Maggie's possible. It's possible to guarantee it. Every single guarantee that's how you play. I can teach you. So my gumshoe's so unlucky. Just constantly around this lady because she's on the force. Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going. Okay, good luck to you. Thanks. You take care of yourselves too. What a horrible day. Got my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy. But you're okay, and that's what counts. Really had me worried. Come on, let's go back to the office. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but who are you? What? I thought you said you got your memory back! Of today? Of today? At that moment, everything really did come back to me. That's it. Chinchilla. He's someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases. But he's also been a good ally during others. The judge! He's a lovable, kind old man who is easily swayed by other people's opinions. But in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict. Well, once we showed up, that is. This person, he's a character running up to get new players up to speed. This person, I don't even fucking know. This person's not, don't worry. This person's irrelevant, don't even worry. Literally don't even worry. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaken me for someone else. I think he's like the mailman? And this girl. Maya? You finally remembered. Aw, just crying again. Not even worth the bright space. This is Maya Faye, my assistant. That's right. I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example, the Nick, what's wrong? You keep staring at me. Don't tell me you've missed me. Well, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages. Oh? Well, I'm back now, so it's time for us to create new memories together. All right, sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington. I guess I have to start over from the very beginning. Come on, Nick! Let's go to our usual burger joint! Okay. Actually, has it even been that long since she came back in my life? And that story began on one rainy afternoon, 2 months ago. That story that happened 2 months ago, that we do not know about. Brand new episode has been added. Ta-da! Ta-da! We did it! We did it! We have started! We've started Pwachifa! We've started Pwachifa! I know it's been a hot minute since we did the last one. I'm gonna try and get through these things faster. The justice is officially for all! Woo! Woo! Ace Attorney is so good. Ace Attorney is so good. Like, even this bit for being a tutorial thing. It's so good. It's so good. I'm now remembering, well, I mean, I knew before and stuff like that. But, like, justice, buy one, get one free! Justice for all and all for justice! Because it's like the Lagerstein album. Should have worn Lagerstein. Now, if I was put a smile on my face. Well, it's nice to come back into this, and it's just like, yup, this is the Phoenix Wright that I like. It's nice to come back, and it's just immediately, yup, this is it. This is why this is so fun. It's nice that it's just immediate of just Maya's the way that she is, Phoenix is the way that he is, the shenanigans that happen in the courtroom are the way that they are. Like, all of it's just immediately, yup, this is why we enjoy this. They know what the fans wanted, yeah. Because, I mean, like, there's so much, like, I'm really bad with words today, I'm so sorry. Like, obviously there's the satisfaction of like building up a case against someone and taking them down and stuff like that and working out the mystery. And that part is obviously very satisfying in this, obviously. It's something that we've enjoyed before so much, of getting to that point where you realize, oh, I know what's actually going on here, and I know how to take you down with it. Obviously, there's that's satisfying, but it's just even the moment-to-moment shit. Just the way the characters are written, where everything is so absurd, and everything is so ridiculous. But while everything is still being so absurd and so ridiculous, the characters are still their characters, and there's still, like, heart to the way characters are talking to each other and stuff. Just makes it so nice. So nice. Someone can be on trial for murder, and it's super threatening and tense, because, well, if they get sentenced, they're gonna be executed and stuff like that. But then just the way they're bantering to each other is still just fun. It's good to be back. It is good to be back! And I feel like I had this feeling. I was wondering before, are the games going to be shorter from this point onwards? Because they don't have Rise from the Ashes? Rise from the Ashes is a whole extra case that they just added to the first game. And it's really long! As in, it's too long. It was 5 streams to do Rise from the Ashes. Ace Attorney 1 is 14 streams in total. It's more than a third of the game. Of 5 cases. It's ridiculous. So I was wondering, are the future games going to be shorter? But if each individual case is a little beefed up compared to what it was before. Is that they only had 4 months of the whole script? So, well, yeah, there is also that. There is also that. But I mean, as an intro, this is definitely longer than the trial case of the first game. It's definitely longer than that. Absolutely. Definitely longer than that. Because, like, there was some cases in the first game that were very short. Wasn't even the case with Maya? Like, is there even the case with Maya, right? Where she's the defendant. Is there even a second investigation and a second trial day for that one? Or is it just investigation and trial? I can't remember. My brain is saying it does have a second. Yeah, it does have a second investigation and trial day. Yeah. Yeah, I think it does. There is, because the first day we had April Manson, and second we had Red White. Oh yeah, because they were 2 different days, weren't they? Yeah. Because I was trying to think, was Red White in the same day? No, because it was after April May that we went up to his office, wasn't it? Yeah, that was after that. Yeah. Now my brain's doing a remembering. God, Red White's such a piece of shit. He killed fucking Mia. Which is still an absolutely stunning moment in that game of just, hey, here's your person who's teaching you the ropes, and she's dead. It's like, Jesus Christ. But, yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope people are excited and happy, based on the number of views for this and how much chat's been going off. I'm gonna have a wild guess. People are happy for me to get back to, Ace Attorney. Wild guess that, people enjoy this, which I do as well. I apologize for the voice acting. But then I also completely take back the apology for the voice acting. Because apparently it's what people want. I don't know why, but apparently it's what people are after. So, yeah. We'll continue this next time. I know it's a little short, but one, I need to stop doing streams that are 4 hours long. I need to stop pushing streams to be over 4 hours long. And also, if we do another part of this, it's just going to be like, we'll just do the investigation for the next case, and then we'd like stop between the investigation and the trial, and then that would be a bit awkward and stuff like that. But that's just how it's going to be. I've pushed way too many streams that I do like midweek lately to being over 4 hours. And it's just when I do that, I don't stop streaming until like 6:30 at night. And then I have so much shit to do, and it's just too much. But anyway, we'll continue it. Hopefully I'll be able to do it consistently enough that it being slightly shorter won't matter too much. We're doing another stream of this later this week, so it should be good. But thank you all so much for watching. I'm excited to be back. And until next time, I will see you all in the courtroom. And until then, this is version 2, signing out.